Hey Taurus, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekly reading for November 28th through December 4th. Let's get started. Now, Taurus, keep in mind this is a general read, so it may not resonate for all Tauruses, but feel free to check your other placements like your moon, your rising, and your Venus. And those may help to give you a little bit more clarity. We're going to start off with blessings from the universe and see what direction they're trying to guide you in to see how we can help you this week. This is for Taurus. All right, Taurus. What we have is time to move on, flow with the river, see where it takes you, right? So with this card, for this to come out, Taurus, this means that you may you're in a place right now that is just not really, it's not where you need to be. The old yesteryear should be left in the past. Like that, whatever it is from the past is not going to aid you in what you're going to deal with this week. Those are chapters that need to truly be closed out. Like whatever issues you had last week or the weeks before, whatever goals you had that you set, it's time for you to wrap that up because they want you to flow with the river, see where it takes you. What comes to mind is flowing down a river, right? And you're like, well, what am I going to do for food? And then when you get, to a certain area, there's someone standing there like, hey, I'm barbecuing hot dogs, and they just hand you one as you're flowing. It's like the universe is trying to let you know that you will be taken care of, that you don't need to have a fixed plan. You need to just keep going forward, which may be quite a challenge, but that's what they're asking and requiring of you this week. Okay, and look, let go of a fixed plan is at the bottom of the deck. Allow for spontaneity and growth. They really, truly want you to let go of your, not your goals per se. Don't let go of the goal, right? But let go of the travel. You know what I mean? To get there. How are you going to get there? Your motive, transportation towards that. What are your plans to get to your goal? They're saying let that go. You need to be able to flow now because the plan, when they say allow for spontaneity and growth, that means that what you are planning is not going to give you the growth that you need. What that means also is that you are not going to be able to, your plans will only be this small, and they're trying to give you everything. Because the only thing that you can really truly do, Taurus, is plan for what you already know of, right? For what you've already been through. And for them to tell you it's time to move on, those things that you've been through, the things that you have experienced, do not apply to where you are going. That's why they're saying allow for spontaneity and growth, right? You cannot grow doing the same thing, expecting a different result, right? All right, so let's see what they would like for you to say to yourself, an affirmation to assist you in this manner, to help you to see how you can let that go, really, and truly be more fluid, right? Because it's a very important energy that you need to be embodying for this week ahead. It sounds like there's going to be some new experiences. Listen, what you seek is seeking you. I don't know if you can see this card, but it is absolutely wonderful. What you seek is seeking you. So if you are in a situation, this also calls to mind that if you are in a situation here that you is less than favorable, or certain things that you're dealing with or aspects of your path that are unfavorable, they're saying that what you are actually truly seeking is seeking you. So it's very important to get yourself in a place where you are focusing on what you truly want versus, I don't want that. I don't want that. They're not hearing that part. They're hearing, like you say, oh, I don't want to be broke. They're hearing broke, right? The key word. And you're like, well, I want expansion. Oh, expansion. Okay, so things of that nature. The universe supports me in every way. That's at the bottom of the deck. Listen, if you say this to yourself, the universe supports me in every way, it will allow you to allow for spontaneity and growth. You will let go of a fixed plan because you know that no matter what you're doing, you're supported. And supporting means a lot of different things. That means you are planned for, you are loved, you are cared for, you are thought of, right? There's a plan for you, right? You are considered. There's something prepared for you, right? So this is very important to say to yourself and to really feel and grasp within to aid you along in this week. The blessings here is that they've got you. They have something already planned out for you. They have every contingency plan. the more than you could ever imagine, because the only thing that we can imagine as people are the things we've already done. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get started on your tarot portion. Now, guys, I'm on Twitter and TikTok for daily readings. All of those links are down below in the description box and the about section of my channel. Also, with that, I would I truly appreciate all the likes, shares, and subscriptions. They really make my day and help the channel grow, and they truly help me to channel you guys' energy. And for those who will watch, right? Click the notification bell if you'd like to see when I upload new videos. That also helps. Okay. Now this is for Taurus. What do we have for Taurus this week? Last shuffle for Taurus. This is last shuffle. All right, Taurus. We have, wow, the sacred temple. See, this is what they're trying to prepare you for. They're trying to align you to your divinity, your divine purpose. All right, but you have this intention of back and forth energy. We're not going to take all those. I know it. Okay, that was a slip of my hand. Intention, back and forth, which means you're really trying to strike a balance. You're trying to control the outcome, yet see where the river flows and takes you, right? And let's see what this is about. The sacred temple to me is a card of accessing your divine purpose, okay? Accessing aspects of your week that are part of your plan. Okay, and that's why they're wanting you to be, oh, look, the Knight of Swords. That's why they're wanting you to be more flexible and fluid, because they have another plan for you. The Moon, the Three of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles. Listen, this is very beautiful energy. So with this being said, there's a lot of mystery. There's a lot that you don't see, right? They're wanting you to forge forward. With this card, Knight of Swords, he's a very quick knight. He's very impulsive. He goes as soon as he has a thought or some inkling of something. He goes with it. He could, he reacts and he forges forward. And they're kind of wanting you to be a little bit more impulsive rather than fixed. That's the energy that I'm seeing here. To move on things unseen, right? Three of Cups a lot of times is third party. But third party with the Three of Cups with the Knight of Swords, it's almost like you're feeling things, you're hearing things. It's like downloads. Like you'll be sitting down and all of a sudden something will be like, stand up, go, you'll just feel this feeling of like, I got to go, I got to get up. And that they want you to follow that. They want you to just get up and follow those promptings. All right, let's get another card. All right, with the Knight of Swords, we have the Seven of Swords. Okay, we have the King of Swords, and then we have Judgment. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck, we have Seven of Wands. Okay, they're wanting, wow. They want you to stand your ground. Basically, they want you to, the fixed aspect of this is to decide to follow your promptings. Decide to follow your instincts on this. This is all mental here, right? But with the Knight of Swords and the Seven of Swords, it's almost like the times when you're not necessarily intellect, but the inner voice within, the times that it failed you, right? The times that you felt like, why did I follow that? Because it ended up leading me somewhere where I got backstabbed or I got hurt or something, or things didn't work out the way that they should have. They're asking you now that all these Seven of Swords, of course, like, right, is a deception. They always say it's deception, blah, blah, blah. But for me, this is what it says to me most of the time is that you're going back, seeing where you failed, seeing did you leave anything behind, going back, trying to get your stuff, right? So with this all being said here, they're wanting you to forge forward even during the times when it didn't exactly work out in your favor, even during times when you had to go back in your mind and go, why? What happened? What didn't go right? They're saying forge forward anyway. And with the Moon and the King of Swords, this is almost like, listen, your superior intellect is not, there's so much up in the air. There's a part that's mystery, right? This is not something that you could just figure out mentally. It's not like 1 + 1 = 2, right? It's 1 + 1, but then that 1 has millions of parts. And it's like a millionth of a 1, right? And there's so many of them. They're saying that there's so much. And yes, it does add up, but it's not going to add up the way you think. Okay. And with the Three of Cups and Judgment, this is actually something coming back around, or something, the same energy coming back around. Also with this too, and this may involve people that you do know already, the people that you are friends with. With this back and forth energy, they want you to stand your ground, to choose something. Either choose to do what you are being prompted to do, or you could choose to go and do the same thing as you did before. But they're wanting you to choose to go. Look, the moon is underneath this card. They want you to choose the path less chosen, the path that you haven't got, the one with the most mystery. That's what they want you to choose. And listen, joy is fun with the Fool and the Moon. They want you to take a risk. They want you to go the distance. Just jump for it. Go for it, and go with the mystery of the week. All right? I'm not sure exactly what the direction is, and I won't know until we pull those cards. But what I'm saying is, here with this energy, they want you to go and just let go of the plan that you had, and follow the promptings. If you say you made plans, and you're like, well, at 5 o'clock I do this, at 6 o'clock I do that, but then something comes up, and it may be some friend or something. Someone calls and says, listen, I've got something going at 5:15. Could you meet me at the coffee shop? I've got something to talk to you about. That's what this energy is here. They're telling you to go with that mystery instead of following your whole plan. Well, I can't, because at 5 o'clock I've got this. They want you to scrap that. They want you to stand firm on this. And go with that, because the reward, the money with the Ten of Pentacles, this reward, this end all be all energy that you've been looking for, it lies in you taking a risk. Okay, it lies in you taking a risk this week. Now let's get some advice for Taurus to see where the direction is going to lead us. What would they want you to know? What would they want you to focus on? So this is the energy here, you know. There's a lot of mystery, but they want you to follow that. Okay? Be honest with yourself, flipped out. Be honest with yourself. Okay, and be honest about what? Let's see. One more time. This is for Taurus. All right, let them go. Let go of your fixed plans. Let go of what you think that you should be doing. And they say you already have all the answers. So why are you going back and forth? Why are you, why won't you stand your ground or go a different path? Because the path, the things that you used to do, maybe it failed before, but they're not saying that that's the case now. They're saying, listen, you got this is a calling. You're gonna feel when the sacred temple comes out, you're gonna actually feel this tug of going into the mystery, doing something outside of the box, something outside of what you've already done. You're going to feel it. So they're saying, be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself. You do have the answers. You do know already. And you do have all the answers. You already know where a certain path will take you. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie The Matrix, right? When Neo was in the car with Trinity and I can't remember the other name, Cypher and someone else, right? She says to him, because he wanted to get out. She was like, but you already know where those roads are going to take you. You're wanting a mystery. You're wanting the truth. So why are you going to jump out of the car now and go down a path you already know the answer to? Okay? All right. They're wanting you to leave that, to sail away, in a sense, leave that kind of thought process behind that, well, I failed the last time. It didn't, the last time I followed my intuition or followed the thought processes in my head, or the mystery, because I didn't actually see any proof, because the moon is also about not really seeing any proof, right? But trusting that it's, whatever it is that you're seeing is what it is. They're saying the last time you did this, it didn't go the way I thought it would go. I decided to follow my mind and my intellect and the proof, solid proof in my face, check and balance instead. And they're telling you, nah, that's not the way. Okay, let's get another card for you, okay? They're saying, let that go. Oh, this flipped out. They want you to take time out and then bring a gentle approach. So when you're honest with yourself, it's almost like they want you to be compassionate with yourself. They want you to see, be honest with yourself, but at the same time, be gentle, be loving towards yourself. Say, hey, you know what? Anybody would have decided to be the way that I'm being right now. Anybody would. If you fail at something, or you feel like you failed at something, you would go the safer, truer path. Like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it kind of path. And they're telling you to be very gentle with yourself. At the bottom of the deck, let spirit be your guide. Did we not say this? Let spirit be your guide, right? And take time out here is take time out of your own fixed plan. Like, it's important for you to not be so hyper driven on what you think you should be doing. They're wanting you to get rest and to see it with the moon as well. That's rest, mental rest, right? Too. They're wanting you to take time out to see that you should not have final plans. Like, you shouldn't have that. You should allow for contingency plans to enter into your day this week, because there's something great coming from that. All right, let's get an answer from the angel oracle. This is for Taurus. All right, there's a peaceful resolution at hand, they say. There is a peaceful resolution. It is not that is the peaceful resolution, is being at peace, taking time out. They're wanting you to choose a peaceful resolution, like something like taking time out, not beating yourself up mentally as well, saying, well, this or that, I don't really know, and kind of going back and forth in this energy of I don't really know what to stand for at this time, or because last time I did this or whatever, right? And the situation will improve at the bottom of the deck. Listen, it will improve because you already know where some of these paths lead. They're asking you to go in a different direction to allow for spontaneity and growth. There's no growth in this energy here. There's nothing that you can do besides the things you've already done, Taurus. Okay? Now, it's important to be kind to yourself. I feel like the message here is not to beat yourself up. That, yes, you already do know where these paths lead, and to really think about where your happiness truly lies with this energy here. Yeah, because you've got major arcanas. And look, let's see where your happiness lies. Oh wow, commitment and justice here. So there's happiness in this commitment itself, right? And what you're planning to do, your goal. There's extreme emotional fulfillment in this, but the pathway to getting there is going to require you to allow your spirit to be guided. Let spirit be your guide, okay? It's not about what your mind and where you think you should go. It's about spirit, okay? Now, listen, if this resonates with you, you can always book a personal reading with me. I'm clicking the links below in the description box or on the About section of my channel. All right? I hope this helps. Peace, love, and light, Taurus. Take care.